What's up, legends? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're back on Black Ops 6 Zombies. We're here on the Shattered Veil, and we're going to be checking out the new attachment for the Stryder 22, the Burst Fire. This is available through the Rivals event. It's been out for like 6 days at this point. Honestly, I probably could have covered this a little bit earlier, but I had some other content ideas planned. And normally for these runs, we take the new attachment, weapon, whatever it is, to round 41 running the Rampage Inducer. But you guys showed a lot of support in yesterday's video, which was a one-box challenge where I pushed it quite a bit further than round 41. So what we'll do for this one, instead of just going to round 41 and exfilling, we will try to push it as far as 56. If we make it to 56, we'll exfil there. If we don't make it to 56, well, we'll just go until we get eliminated. Hopefully you guys all enjoy it. If this is something you guys would like to see me do more often instead of round 41, make sure to let me know down in the comment section below, and I will consider making that change for any of the upcoming runs, right? The main thing that worries me the most about runs like this is the amount of time that is added to the run when I go to round 56. So show the extra, little bit of incentive for me, and make sure you guys are watching as much of the video as possible. Even if you guys aren't able to stay tuned the entire time, leaving it up on a tab or whatever the case might be and letting the video play through really does help the channel out a lot. But I will go ahead, like I said, and try to push this as far as possible. We'll see what is possible with this Stryder Burst Fire. Now, some of you might be disappointed. You're not running akimbo. Why did you not run akimbo? Well, I figured this far into this thing being out, you probably have already seen a few videos of people rocking the akimbo version, likely telling you it's overpowered or something like that. So I wanted to do something a little bit different, and I don't really enjoy akimbo weapons all that much, if I'm being honest. Maybe it's just because I'm a controller player, and I just feel like I have a lot better control over the aim, being able to utilize dead shot and things like that. I kind of just feel like the more crit shots that I can hit, the more damage I'm going to do, and that's not going to happen nearly as much with hip fire, especially on controller. So if you're on mouse and keyboard, it probably doesn't matter nearly as much. But for me, I felt like running a singular non-akimbo version of the weapon would be a bit of a fun adventure. So even if it ends up being a little less powerful, at least, you know what I mean? At least I'm trying the version of the weapon I'm more likely to use. Now, it's kind of interesting with this attachment, you can't choose a magazine. Luckily, it gives you a decent sized one, and you cannot put a barrel on, so no CHF barrel for us. But I feel like the rate of fire is actually much faster than I anticipated, and you can just basically hold down the trigger and it shoots the burst full auto, so that's a really nice feature. Didn't even have to wait until Pack-a-Punch for anything like that, which is kind of nice. It's a nice change of pace. Honestly, any reason to try out a pistol, any attachments they can give us, I feel like is pretty cool. It'd be interesting if they did some other attachments. Maybe for like a GS45 attachment, they do one where the conversion ends up still being a bullet weapon instead of an explosive, and make it a little bit different that way. I don't know. There's a lot of things they could really do, but I think it's cool that they added something like this. Okay, we made it through the toxic zombie round. It actually went really fast because I hit the nuke. I'm ready. I'm actually kind of excited to see what happens with double tap with this weapon. I did actually remember to change my augments for Shatter Blast, so I'm going to try putting that on our weapon this run and seeing how things go. Normally we go dead wire, but, finally putting on the correct Shatter Blast ammo mod augments, I kind of feel like I want to try that out for this run. Might not be the thing that we want to use, but I do want to give it another chance. A lot of people are really disappointed in the performance of Shatter Blast, and I kind of agree with them. But I feel like with the augments that I decided towards the end of my review run, I feel like those are actually pretty decent and make the ammo mod a bit better than most people probably feel like it is. All right, let's get the rest of these guys out of here. Damage is falling off. I mean, to be fair, I kind of expected it would. What is that? That's a max armor. I was kind of hoping to be something more useful. Need some ammunition. This thing's probably going to go through quite a bit of ammo. It's going to even go through more once we get double tap. This rate of fire is kind of insane. It's basically going to be full auto at that point, I think. Okay, I did get my elevator open. I was trying to fight for one piece of salvage so I could get rare rarity. Now we got that. Now we're trying to fight off our groups of zombies here. Realistically, I needed enough for some more upgrades. We're going to get Pack-a-Punch level 1 when we go down there. I need to get double tap. Honestly, the damage fall off on this happened a lot faster than I was anticipating. But you know what I mean? Sometimes with the pistols, it ends up being like that. Hopefully, it'll maintain. Hopefully, it'll maintain. I've already run out of ammo so many times. Double points. Need ammo. This thing is going through too much ammo. I've ran out of ammo like 3 times already. That's very unusual for a weapon. But they don't give you much to work with. So hopefully the Pack-a-Punch really changes that. Okay, we got Pack 1. Whoa. Like right when I jumped over the wall, all of them are standing there waiting. We also got double tap. it is shooting insanely fast. It's basically, like I said, it's just a full auto weapon with a slight delay between, just enough to let you know it's burst fire. Much better performance now, though. Obviously, it should be. We're shooting quite a bit faster, and we got Pack-a-Punch. Okay, we did get an insta-kill. We also got a nuke. What the heck is up with that? Insta-kill and a nuke? Get them all out of here quickly. We want to get the nuke, but we don't want to waste the insta-kill. We want to get as many points as we can here. And a bonus points. This is kind of nuts. Okay, that should work. Hitting the nuke to start the round. It's going to make this round probably pretty fast. Probably not instant, but close. As close as we're going to get, I think. Okay, this is the rest of them. See what we can do with it. Yeah, the fire rate's crazy. I'm a little worried about the ammunition situation with this, so we might not want to Pack-a-Punch to level 3 super fast, but we'll see how it goes. Maybe it won't be that big a deal. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Come on, toxic zombies, bring it on. Should be almost all of them. There we go. We're good. We're going to hang out down here till we can get at least Pack-a-Punch level 2, because I feel like it'll save us the trip of having to come back down. Pack 3, though, might have to wait till later than normal, or later like we were doing before. Recently, we started getting it before Wonder Fizz and then going to Wonder Fizz after the fact, but I don't know if that's going to be the case with this weapon. Kind of just depends how things go from here. I don't know, the game's trying to bless me with something. It gave me a nuke again. Very good chance we can utilize it here. Try to get rid of most of our guys. Is that an insta-kill again? No, it's a max armor. This thing's pretty crazy. I mean, it's fun so far. I feel like eventually it's going to fall off and we're probably going to regret our decision to go beyond 41, but I'm willing to give it a shot. All right, waiting, and boom! Should do some damage toward the round. A little bit more than a handful of zombies left, but it was a pretty fast scenario. Oh, get that guy out of here. No shot the Disciple is going to happen one round early, so we won't be using the insta-kill for that. Unless we're insanely lucky, which I don't think is the case. All right, let's go ahead and run around a little bit here. Try to get them built up, or at least more of them spawned in. I don't want to have to grab this yet. Throw the decoy. Go, go, go. Everybody get together. I'm going to try to grab this in a moment. And then, like, just like that, I think most of our zombies now should be in front of us. Get them all out of here. I don't have an ammo mod yet. We decided to go rare faster. Sometimes I go uncommon and ammo mod instead, but this time kind of felt the need to have the extra damage, so hopefully we can get it soon. Okay, we still have a little bit of insta-kill, not a lot left. Might be able to utilize this. And we got it out of here. I don't know how the heck we did that. I could have also Pack-a-Punched to level 2 by now, it looks like, but have not done that. These are the guys that are annoying me. Oh my god. How is there nowhere to run? Gave me no room, no space, no nothing. Just want me to do a miracle work. Okay, made sure to save as many of these zombies as I could. Went all the way over here, got the double points. I do need to get pack 2, but I'll try to go through this ammo, or as much of it as possible, before we do that. Oh, we still have the double points. We can grab that. Come on, finish this guy off. There we go. We might even be able to flip the round and have some more double points next round. Okay, I'm going to throw a nade at these guys. I'm going to try to get the ammo from them. There we go. I'm going to wait to get pack 2 a little bit longer. I'm pushing the limits a little bit here, but I feel like it's going to be worth it. So I'm getting a lot more points, and I won't go through, you know, as much ammo. Like this, I can actually get a lot more points before actually pulling the trigger on pack 2. All points matter, especially when you know you're going through as much ammunition as you are with a weapon like this. Scariest part, though, is I don't really like being down here for this long because the zombies' space is very limited. Much better in front of the mansion, I think, than down here. It's a little scary down here. But, you know what? We'll make it work for short term. For the short term, still got guys spawning behind me here. We should be good to go. Turn around and just demolish. Hopefully that's something good. I can't see what it is. It's a double points. We got to go get that before we eliminate our zombies. That's huge. More points. I can't believe we're building up so many points so early on in the run, or at least it feels like it. That may not actually be the case. It might just be imagining it. What's that? That's a nuke. Let's go ahead and just finish this round. This is crazy. We're already at 42,000 points. I feel like that's a lot. We did get another Disciple round. We're going to hit the nuke. I'm going to go over here. Dude's going to not have lost his armor yet. Wait, why is the nuke not killing the... What the hell? Is that always like that? The guys are invincible? All right, hold on. Popping this. There we go. Come on. Break his armor. Why is it so hard to break his armor? He's just not giving me the armor opportunity I was hoping he would. All right, I need to try it again. I'm gonna go up here and just pack. I was gonna wait, but we're running through so much ammo anyway, it doesn't matter. Okay, grab the pack-a-punch. I'm gonna go over here and try to... Where's my guy at? Where's my guy at? Can't see him. This is chaos. This is way more chaotic than I wanted it to be. All right, let's just do this. Come on. Come on, there we go. Almost died, but we got through it. Got our doppelgast out of here. Woo-wee. Okay, we got to the front of the mansion. We got pack 2. Got a couple extra perks. We got epic rarity. We also got Shatter Blast. Hopefully it'll help us out along the journey here. I do want to get Quick Revive and Speed Cola somewhat soon as well. Just because we normally get those pretty early on here, but we're doing great. So far, so good. I'm enjoying the old single version of the Burst Fire Stryder. It's definitely way more fun than having to pull the trigger or hit the button each and every time you want to pull the trigger, right? That gets kind of exhausting. Blows out your trigger finger pretty early on, especially after 40-something rounds. It's another reason I was willing to go the little bit extra distance this time. We're in a position where I feel like I'm not going to blow my trigger finger out, so kind of nice. Okay, a little bit time left on the insta-kill. We're going to make the best of it, I hope. Oh, there's a double points, not an insta-kill. But we're going to probably get through this round sooner than we will be able to activate that, or I'm going to try to activate it at the end in hopes of taking it into the next round. I'm hoping the next one's not a bug round. It very well could be. We're going through these earlier rounds pretty fast. Okay, we got double points for a not bug round. I'm going to pop this. Come on. Had to use my shroud. That's okay. Oh, we actually got through it. Nice. That went pretty quick. Pretty smooth. Not too much on the line. I do kind of need to get some ammunition, though. I didn't even realize it dropped us a nuke. I'm going to go ahead and hit the nuke. I might need more ammo in a second, but I'm going to actually make my way over here to get Quick Revive and Speed Cola. Okay, finally got the ammo we needed. Got Quick Revive, got Speed Cola. I'm feeling pretty good about where we're at. We're on round 22. I kind of feel like we should save a little bit further than normal before pulling the trigger on pack 3 just because of the ammo situation, but I don't even know if that's going to matter. If I can build up enough points, I might still just pull it off and see what we can do. We can always go get the perks whenever. We don't necessarily need them as soon as possible. Yeah, I kind of think once I get Deadshot, this is going to be way more fun to use than Akimbo ever would be. So that's kind of the mindset that I had going into this. Ooh, a backup decoy on the ground. We're going to grab that. All right, so maybe after this round, we'll see how many points we get. We can go ahead and get pack 3. I kind of feel like once we can spam Deadshot and like almost all the shots will hit one of the zombies in the dome, we're going to be in a really good spot. I am enjoying this combination for Shatter Blast so far, though. Hopefully it'll do exactly what I'm looking for it to do in the later rounds, mostly just destroy armor. I think it'll help us get through the rounds that have more armored zombies a lot faster, but I haven't really tried it in a beyond like round 40 situation, so this will be the first time. Okay, we got pack 3 in hand. It was a very dangerous trek because I didn't have any backup armor. I didn't have a shroud. Basically hanging on to a decoy in case I really needed it. Otherwise, we were just full sending it, trying to get ourselves Pack-a-Punch level 3. I really wanted to get that out of the way because I wanted to stay overpowered as long as possible, especially using a handgun. Now we can kind of focus on perks. We can get legendary here very soon, maybe even after this round or this next set of zombies here. We're almost through the round, it looks like. I'm actually liking the way this gun is feeling. I just feel like it's going to drop off heavily at some point, but maybe not. Okay, I got a double points here. I'm going to go ahead and throw the decoy out. Hopefully I can get this guy out of here. Shatter Blast wasn't going to go off on him anyway. Get the rest of these, as many of these guys that we can take down as possible. Oh, get out of here. I really wish they could only transform if they were ones that you weren't shooting. I don't really like the fact that you can shoot certain things and they'll still transform. Because then it kind of just feels like you're getting screwed, right? Like, oh, I killed that, but it's now invincible for 5 seconds while it turns into another thing. And in some cases, they can actually act like a solid object and block a doorway, which is not great. And you cannot damage them until they're fully transformed. Okay, I thought I had a lot more zombies left over, but it looks like the Shatter Blast kind of destroyed most of them. Okay, nuke did drop, but I also had to buy ammo, which I'm a little disappointed by. I'm going to try to get as much of this round out of the way as I can. Probably very little to no luck on actually flipping the round from this, but like I said, we'll do our best. It's going to go crazy. I'm just going to hit it. Hopefully it'll flip, but doubt it. Yeah, it looks like there's like a handful of zombies left, maybe. Get these guys out of here. I might go for the other perks that I want. I don't know how much it's going to actually cost. Let's go for it. Let's at least get a couple. Maybe I'll get the 3-plater and Dead shot, Vulturade or something. Okay, I probably bought more than I should have because now I don't have backup ammunition money, but I should be able to get enough pretty quickly here. We just need to hold on to 5k. I bought stamina, dead shot, and Vulturade. The only thing I didn't get that I probably would have liked is elemental pop, but we can get that. We'll go down there and get it eventually, or we'll sneak over to the actual machine once we can. All right, let's start spamming some dead shot action. It's exactly what we were waiting for and why I didn't choose the akimbo version. I mean, this thing is actually still pretty powerful for non-akimbo. Let's be freaking real here. I was a full power. It was not what I was hoping it would be. At least now with Vulturade, though, we'll get pretty consistent amount of decoy drops, and that'll help us get through the rounds pretty quick. So far, it's actually a pretty good gun for the toxic zombies, especially with dead shot, because I spam it to their head, and it's like guaranteed to kill them. Look at that. Just like that. Just like that. Don't even need to use my decoy strat, because they're working with me. Can't believe this parasite already transformed. It's like instant sometimes, I swear. Like the round just started, I was training up the zombies, I didn't even see or hear the parasite. Next thing I know, that thing is transforming into a doppelgast. No warning, nothing. Oh, what is that? That is a nuke. Let's go ahead and go like this. I'm gonna throw this decoy over there. I'm gonna try to flip this round using this decoy, but we'll see. Using the decoy to get as much damage out as we can. Hopefully then we can just hit the nuke and it'll do the rest of the work for us. I don't know if that's even going to be the case, but I'm going to try. Okay, there we go. Let's hope for the best. Yeah, there's no way we don't get 2 of the disciples this round, but I don't think it's going to matter much. Already got one down. Looking absolutely clean. Try to delete as many of these guys as I can. We're going to get another dude in a second. I'm actually going to wait. Yep, there we go. Try to kill some of these zombies. That way we can freaking kill this disciple and then get through this round as fast as possible. Where's our dude? Oh, it's over there. It's not where I thought it was. Hold on. I'm going to get this full power, and I'm going to utilize it to go over toward this guy. All right. Popping this, grabbing this. Guy's like way the hell over here. Okay, he's going to go out of the map. Nope, not today. All right, we got that guy out. Everybody else should die. No, we didn't get him out. What is he doing? He just stopped in the corner. I can't see it. He's like one hit. I think, did he die? What is going on? What am I hitting? I think we only have a few zombies left. Shatter blasted quite a bit of an explosion there. I feel like the explosion does really good. The problem is the explosion is stationary, so it kind of has to be placed in the perfect spot to take full advantage of it, which I think is a lot of people's issue. Okay, throw the decoy to start the insta-kill. We'll grab another one just in case. More than likely, we'll get one in return. Make sure we take the parasite out, as that's one of the more annoying things to deal with. Try to get through the rest of these guys. I'm actually just going to throw another decoy, since we have just amount of time left for me to comfortably allow them to try to get close quarters again. And then we'll just get as many of them out of here before it runs out. That's all we can do. Just as many of them as possible. Okay, we need to get some ammo, but I threw a decoy. Look at that. That was a crazy Shatter Blast explosion. To be fair, it didn't do anything to my doppel, but to the rest of them, it looked like it did pretty good. Hopefully the next round isn't toxic, which I don't think it is, because there is a double points we can kind of carry over. Okay, we got the early round decoy to get our parasites out. Hopefully take advantage of our double points a little bit, even though we don't really need points. Could be nice in case we lose like a, you know, quick revive or something. Technically, we can't buy backup self-revives, because that's how we play the game. If you guys have ever watched my content, you know I'm not going to be doing that. If one drops, we'll utilize it. If we lose it, we lose it. We will buy all the perks and stuff, but we won't be redeeming ourselves on the little self-revive. Okay, let's get rid of this doppel pretty much almost instantly. Decoyed the rest of my guys and also tried to stay far enough away so they wouldn't blast me. All right, come on. Should be a decoy in that pile over there somewhere. Yeah, I think it does pretty good against the armor, which was the thing I was probably the most afraid of. Armor tends to be an issue in this game. Let's be real. Okay, we did get a nuke, and we're finished up in the last of the round 33 zombies. If it's a toxic zombie round, we could try to utilize it for that. If not, we'll take out the first chunk of our round. Okay, I'm going to throw a decoy. I'm going to grab this insta-kill. And I need to get some ammo, and then hopefully I can finish them off quick. Yep, one shot, got the Shatter Blast, set us up for success. And flip the round, and oh, it's not going to be the round I was hoping it is. Ends up being the toxic zombie, so the freaking insta-kill isn't as cool. Yeah, this has to be one of my favorite weapons I've used for a toxic zombie round. It just makes it so dang easy. Maybe not forever. Eventually this damage fall off will happen, and it'll probably make me insane, but for now it's great. You gotta throw the decoy. What's this dude doing? Buddy, I'm gonna need you to cut that out right now. Okay, we got him out. We got him out. He's gonna have a second one. There's gonna be a buddy. It's inevitable. I feel like we have like an infinite decoy glitch going on. Every time I throw one and kill all the zombies, there's another one there. Thank you, Vulturade. Okay, we got 3 zombies left. That's it. Easy clutch. There's already another decoy on the ground. There's infinite salvage. We have everything we could possibly need. I gotta throw a decoy. It's time for me to get ammo. These guys are so fast that they just always get a couple of hits in while I'm waiting for them to start running away from me. It's kind of crazy how that works, but I guess it's the way the game was designed. They really wanted them to be able to hit you while you're moving at full speed. I guess they kind of felt like maybe you would be too overpowered if you could easily outslide past them and all that stuff. Now, there's some people out there that think that Season 4 Reloaded was delayed. It was not delayed. Usually Season 4 Reloaded ends up being in the middle of the season, and unfortunately Season 4 ended up being 70 days instead of the usual 56. So if this was a normal season, it would have been reloaded this week, but unfortunately that is not the case. We still have the Olympia to get our hands on. There was supposedly 3 limited time modes. I honestly thought the limited time modes, we would have at least seen one of them by now. It seems weird that we are supposed to have 3 this season, and we have 42 days left, and we haven't seen even one. That leads me to believe that none of them will be in the game for very long, so hopefully we won't get too attached to any of them, because likely they will be getting removed pretty quickly. Unless they just plan on having multiple limited time modes available in the game at once, which has never happened to my knowledge. I guess maybe they had team cranked in like zombie snacks or something. No, I don't even think that was the case. I don't know if there's ever been 2 of the LTMs in the game at the same time. So this would be the first for that, if that ends up being the case. But it is kind of lame that they've, again, kind of weighted all the content on the second half of the season, when I feel like they could have given us at least one of those modes. Yeah, I'm kind of convinced there's times in this game where the zombies just... It's impossible for you to go past the zombie without the zombie being guaranteed to hit you. Like, there's no other explanation for some of this stuff. It just gets so stupid. Like, I feel like the game's like, yes, the zombie has to hit you. Because otherwise, you'd be able to make your way past. Round 39's looking crazy already. We're able to get a really nice Shatter Blast activation there. More double points. We already have 100,000. I don't need points. All I need is to make sure these parasites get out of here faster than they can transform. They're not letting me do it. Get out of here. Stop hitting me. Just want to get the parasite out, and as soon as I start shooting at the parasites, it's like the zombies know I'm not looking at them, and they just speed up and try to choke slam me to death. Need ammo? Well, throw decoy. You should be able to go over there and hit it safely. Now, hopefully we can make it through the rest of these guys pretty fast. I really like how quickly this thing can snap onto heads. It's really making me feel good about doing the non-akimbo version. Got through the decoy. We got to punish these guys. Doppelgast is out. Throw a nade. Everybody we know, get them out. All right, we'll flip it. Probably not going to flip it, but we'll hit it and hope for the flip, I guess. I mean, it's the only thing we can do with the nuke when it comes in this early is just take out as much as possible and then hit the nuke, hoping that the round will just start anew. Okay, just a small chunk of zombies left over, nothing too serious. Actually pretty easy for us to get through. Thank you, Shatter Blast, for activating. All right, this is the round we normally leave, but we won't be leaving this time. I'm going to do my best to try to make these next 15 rounds, if we survive them or so, not be too dreadfully long as far as the video is concerned. But we'll see what we can make happen. Now we just got to focus on this guy. The amount of a decoy for us to get through it. Nice. More than likely, we should get a second one. I don't know how many double Disciple rounds we've had, but I feel like we should have had more by now. Okay, I did get a max ammo. Nice. Got the parasites out. Even better. Not able to get as many of the zombies out that time, but oh, that Shatter Blast is going to go crazy. Hopefully it'll actually make a big dent for me. From this point forward, it's all hell's breaking loose. I swear, the later you go into the rounds, the faster the dudes transform, because there's no way, like, the parasites have been getting killed immediately, and yet I still have dudes transforming into doppels. I just don't understand how that's possible. So unless I'm not seeing them, which I guess is slightly a possibility, I feel like they should definitely not be transforming that fast. Yeah, let's see what we can do here. I killed quite a few of them, so this should probably be the last of them. Just want to make sure they're grouped up, make it super fast and easy, get us our max ammo, and we can move on. Okay, I have one decoy. I'm going to throw it. I want to get these parasites out like I was talking about. They're literally the only threat. And if you get them out quickly, then you have no doppels, and then, you know, the rounds go faster, the rounds go smoother, and you don't have something moving at the speed of light trying to hit you the entire time. Ooh, we got a nuke over here. I didn't realize that. Go, 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 go. Everybody get together. Throw a couple of nades in there. Hopefully get rid of a lot of them. Probably not going to be most of them, but I'll do what I can here. Okay, the nuke did not get even close to finishing this round off, but maybe, just maybe, this will at least be the rest of them so we can do it ourselves. I gotta be honest, I'm extremely impressed with how this is performing so far. Okay, let's get our parasites out real quick, and then I can show you guys. Just spam heads the entire time, but look at all those yellow numbers, and we're just cooking through them. I mean, they are fast, they are thick, and they are crazy, but we still dominate here. Another example of them transforming. There's 2 parasites, and I swear they weren't even in this map for 30 seconds, and they were already becoming doppels. Okay, last few zombies here. I swear whenever I get a power-up, all of the zombies, whatever their flow was, they just slow down dramatically. And then as soon as my insta-kill or power-up starts to expire, magically there's 40 of them spawning in at once as if the round wasn't even over. Okay, we got the parasites out once again. Focusing on these guys, doing as much damage as we can. I mean, being able to spam this is so nice. I would not have this luxury with akimbo. Obviously, you could try to aim the best you can, but I find with the hip fire that you could aim directly at the head and it's still not going to give you consistent headshots. It's just unfortunate. What is that thing? It's a bonus points? I'm not really worried about bonus points. Okay, we got our ammunition. All the guys going for the decoys. Go, go, go. Destroy them all. Like, look how thick that horde was, and we almost killed everybody. It's exactly what you want to see. This thing's definitely exceeded my expectations by quite a bit. I kind of felt like maybe not having akimbo, we'd probably regret it, but I do not regret that decision. I feel like we might even be doing more damage at consistent basis than people that are rocking the akimbo, because I'm able to hit way more crits. And the more consistent the crits, the more damage we're doing, and especially with the double tap going on. Okay, we got our decoy thrown. I picked up another one already. I'm actually going to throw another one. These guys are going crazy. Hopefully this guy stays in place. We're stunning him a little bit. There we go. Beautiful. Maybe that's a nuke. I doubt it, but maybe it is. No, it's a double points. Of course, it's the thing we don't actually need. We don't have any use for double points. I wasn't going to use a shroud, but I kind of had no choice. The guys were blocking me in, trying to get across to get to this disciple. Disciple number 2 is officially out of here. Like, I said this a lot, but I swear I just killed all the enemies. They just spawned in, and before I could even buy the ammunition, they transformed into doppels again. Like, we have a parasite right there. Get off me. The close quarter zombies, like, are immune to being locked onto, and I hate it. All right, there we go. All right, let's see if we can get through the rest of the zombies. Hoping this is the rest of the round. It gets very deceiving when you get into the 40s, in my opinion. You're like, yeah, this round is over. It's not over. Whole nother wave spawning in behind you, and you don't even realize it. Next thing you know, you're getting pinched, getting choke slammed. You've lost your self-revive. I wonder what would happen if I just kept throwing decoys. Like, as long as they drop, I just threw another one when it's about to expire, and just threw another one when it's about to expire, and just kept doing that. I mean, it would definitely work. I mean, I keep getting them. I just got the insta-kill. We could do that. I'm pretty sure this should be the last of the round. I'm hoping it's the last of the round. This is what's deceiving. Now that we have the insta-kill, like, we're not going to be able to flip the round, and now there's magically a whole nother wave that didn't exist 10 seconds ago. You could say it's because I eliminated them all. I just don't believe it's like that. I just think they spawn in extremely slow once they feel like you have a power-up in. Look at this toxic zombie party. There's so many of them. There's a lot more of them than I thought there was. Dang. Is that the last one? No, that's not the last one. Okay, we got this one. Maybe that's the last one. One of these guys is the last one. Which one is it? It's tricking me. There's more. Get this one out of here. Get this one out of here. Now that's the final one. Let's go. Okay, we threw our decoy. I was a little bit further away than I wanted to be when I got it, though. Did I just pick up the other one? Okay, throw that one. Hurry. Throw it. All right. There we go. Can't lock on. Now I can. Oh, there's 2 doppels instantly? I don't believe that. I don't believe that for a moment. We're going to get them out of here quickly. They're still doing solid damage to them. All right, got to get that one out. Oh, look, we got another guy. Grab that. Go ahead and throw these guys out of here. Come on. Come on. This dude is almost gone. Holy crap. All right, I'm just going to pull the shroud. Oh, like, freaking immediately shatter blasted them, so I feel like that's going to help us a bit. Doppelgas isn't going to die on its own. Go, go, go. The doppels are powerful. Okay, we activated another decoy, and then we picked one up. It's like the never-ending decoy game. Now we just got to hope that we can kill all these guys. There's so many of them in a group that if I let them hit me, they're going to kill me instantly because there's going to be like 15 hits coming in all at once. Because should be the rest of what's left for this round. I don't know why this round is taking so dang long. Come on, man. Get out of here. It's because we had so many things transform, I think, into doppels and stuff. Made it a lot more chaotic. And we're getting further in the rounds, which means there's more zombies. It's just going to take longer. I think by far the scariest part is the beginning of the rounds because so much stuff spawning in. I'm running. This one seems odd, though. This is like, doesn't seem like all the zombies that should be spawning, but it is what it is. Maybe it's giving me a break. Round 50 has less zombies than round 49. I doubt that's the case, but you never know. Okay, we gotta get our doppel out of here. These guys, there's just too many transforming. Stop getting so close. I feel like they get so close so you can't crit them, but it's kind of stupid. I literally couldn't hit him in the face. It was actually impossible. It needed ammo once again. Oh, that Shatter Blast might have held it together for us. Things are getting very tough, by the way. I mean, it might not seem like it because I'm doing so well, but it has been an insane run, to say the least. And I keep thinking these rounds are over, and they are not. Like this one. Like, magically there was 0, and then we had 30. And I'm trying to get through as many of them as possible in hopes that we can actually flip the round. Hopefully I can. Come on, everybody. There's a lot of crawlers. It might not be enough. I'm going to throw a decoy. I'm hoping this is the end of round 51, as this has been just nothing but chaos. The hardest part, honestly, has become the doppels. So many of them transforming from the parasites when you would least expect it. And they're a lot more tanky now because I'm not getting through them quite as fast with the damage fall off that we're at. I mean, we're only a few rounds away from the health cap. All right, the question of today is, which map do you guys feel like is the easiest to hit round 56 without using score streaks or wonder weapons? And which map do you guys think is the hardest to do so? Honestly, I think Shattered Veil can be the hardest if you're not able to get the disciples out quickly enough, but if you're actually able to get them out quick enough, I kind of feel like this can be the easiest, but I feel like not everyone's going to feel the same, right? Everybody's experiences might be a little different, strategies might differ, which could lead to different results, but I definitely feel like, honestly feel like Liberty in some cases can be the most obnoxious to hit 56 because the Amalgam is a lot easier to deal with than the Abomination that lasers you from long distances and despawns and respawns close by in the middle of its animations, and last but not least, closes its crit spot in the most inconvenient times possible, leading to a lot less damage being able to be inflicted upon it. But maybe that's just me. And, you know, I did do a recent 56 run on Liberty, and I felt like it was pretty crazy. But to be fair, when you're using a weapon only, every map can be kind of crazy. Okay, we kind of got gifted here. I'm just trying to play it safe. We're going to throw the decoy. We got another decoy right here. Nice. Wait for a second. Grab that. Get rid of the parasites first, just in case. Hopefully this is the rest of the round, because I would love to flip rounds with a little residual insta-kill to go with it. But I doubt that's going to be the case. We're far enough in where you're going to keep eliminating all the zombies, and then more are going to spawn in as if it's not even the end of the round, because reality is it's not. Okay, throw the decoy and then focus on the disciple. Feel like we should be pretty good. The magazine size for this thing is really what pushes it over, in my opinion. Oh, that's nice. We're going to try to utilize that in a second. Want to wait and see if another one spawns in first. And we could likely get to utilize it for that, if that's the case. Okay, hit the nuke. We're definitely not flipping the round with it, but we could at least put a nice big dent in it, and at least our one disciple's already down. Come on, Doppel, you got to get out of here, man. There's too many zombies left for you to be doing your thing. Yeah, we've definitely lost our ability to get through the armor quite as fast, but to be fair, like, most of the enemies are going to be armored now, and we are in round 53, so to be in line with what we figured, I feel like we would have expected this thing to fall off like maybe 10 rounds ago, so I'm okay with it. I'm honestly okay with the scenario we're in. Would be nice if I could get these guys out of here quicker, but it's fine for what it is. At least we are surviving. Honestly, we were flawless up to this point, which surprises me the most. This game just trolled me. I bought ammo, and the next thing that popped out of a zombie was freaking ammo. Well, I guess we'll at least utilize as much of this as we can. Hopefully that's enough to flip to round 54. I think 54 is going to be our toxic zombie round. It is. Look at that. Let's throw another decoy. I already took out the first half all at once. Now it's time to take out the second half. And just like that, easy wins. Honestly, the toxic zombies are so easy when you have infinite decoys. All right, we're in the final round that we have to survive. I got to give this thing a lot of credit, because normally, by the time you hit this point, even with decent weapons, you get way less eliminations per mag than I feel like we're getting with this thing. But maybe it's just because I'm getting so many crits. We're just dealing a lot of damage. All right, I got to throw this. Gotta get this doppel out of here quick. Come on, come on, come on. Dude, the parasite's still shooting at me with the decoy going, which I thought was weird. All right, I'm gonna throw another decoy. Tons of freaking dudes that I need to get rid of. I don't want any more doppels. He's still transformed? Like, what are we talking about? Yeah, I definitely feel like one of the biggest L's in this game is in regards to the zombies transforming. Like, zombie that I shoot, or enemy I shoot, like a vermin, should not turn into a parasite. That's just like ultimate punishment. I killed that guy, now he transforms into something that can transform into something that can transform into something? Like, what are we talking about here? That's how you get so many doppels later on, is because the game is like, you kill something and it creates another enemy. I'm all down for them to transform if they've been here long enough, but I feel like otherwise it just doesn't make a lot of sense. Okay, I thought the round was tricking me, but I think we might actually be almost at the end here. The only thing I haven't grabbed is let's go ahead and get our mutant injection. Let's prepare ourselves for exfil, just in case we need it, of course, because obviously you never know how quickly the zombies will spawn in, but I don't want to fail the exfil just because. Go ahead and finish off the rest of those guys. Another couple left to go. I think it's time for us to go hit the exfil. We survived it. 55 into 56. The health cap has been reached. The burst fire pistol is incredible, even in singular fashion. So if you guys felt like I, really missed out on doing akimbo, well, just know that it's possible. Even with akimbo, it could be even better. All right, I'll try to give it a piece of my mind the normal way. Okay, first step. Disciple is very, very, very tanky. I think we're killing it, though. I don't even know. Can't tell if I'm killing it. Come on, man. Get out of here. All right, let's go over here. I'm going to throw this down. Did we get him? I think we actually got him. I wasn't sure we were going to get him there for a second, but I think we actually got him. Yeah, look how slow these guys are spawning in. Spawn, spawn, spawn. Everybody spawn. 24 zombies left to go. We don't have a lot of time. We're spamming heads as quickly as we can. The heavy armor guy is definitely tanky, though. Okay, 16 left. We're doing pretty good, I feel like. Shouldn't have to kill him any faster than we are to find success, but maybe we do. More heavy armor. Just get him out. Get him out. That guy's out of here. 5 to go. They just need to be spawned in. 4 to go. 3. One's over here. 2. Come on. Long travel. I get it. And the last one. We did it. Let's frickin' go. Round 56 Rampage Inducer Challenge complete with the burst fire attachment new to the Stryder 22 in the Rivals event. Now that's going to wrap things up for us here. Hopefully you guys enjoy the longer videos, the round 56, and just overall the content in general. Thank you guys for all the support in today's video, all the support in the channel, and I look forward to seeing y'all in the next one. Peace!